this is an interesting trigonometry question to solve. Okay, we are asked to find the value of dt if AB is 8, BC is 6, AC is T. Okay, and we are told another important information that the area of triangle ADT is equal to the area of the quadrilateral DBTC. Okay, so the area of this place is equal to the area of this place. Let's have that in mind. Now first, the first thing we need to do is let's get the height of triangle ABC. Okay, so I'm going to drop a straight line, even though it's a freehand sketch. All right, now this particular straight line is the height of triangle ABC. Now, to get the height of a triangle whose three sides are given, since the three sides of this triangle is given, then the height of this triangle will be equal to 2 multiplied by the square root of s bracket s minus a multiplied by s minus b multiplied by s minus c. Everything divided by b, whereby b is the side that is perpendicular to the height of the triangle. Okay, let's call this place n. Now the height bn is perpendicular to AC, line AC. So it means that in this case our b is equal to 9. Okay, now h is equal to, that means for us to get h, we need the value of s. Now we know that s is semi-perimeter, that is half of the perimeter of this triangle. So s is equal to 8 plus 6 plus 9 divided by 2, which is equal to, for this video to be faster, I'm going to be making use of my calculator. Okay, so 8 plus 6 will give us 14, and 14 plus 9 will give us 23. So what we have here is 23 divided by 2, which will give us 12.5, right? Hope I'm correct. 6 plus 8 is 14, 14 plus 9 is 23, 23 divided by 2 is 11.5, sorry. Okay, all right. Now, we substitute this value for s into this particular first equation in order to get the height of this particular diagram. Okay, all right. Now, the height then will be equal to 2 root 11.5 bracket s minus, now remember that our s is 11.5, so we have 11.5 minus our a. In a triangle ABC, the side facing angle A is your small a, the side facing angle B is your small b, the side facing angle C is your small c. So my small a is 6, okay, multiplied by 11.5 minus my small b is this side, which is 9, bracket 11.5 minus my small c is this side facing this, which is 8. Everything divided by, now remember that my b is the side perpendicular to the height, and the side perpendicular to the height is what? This 9. So everything divided by 9. So our h is equal to 2 square root of 11.5 multiplied by, now 11.5 minus 6 will give us 5.5, right? Yeah, then 11.5 minus 9 will give us 4.5, sorry, 2.5. Then 11.5 minus 8 will give us 3.5. All right, now everything divided by 9. H is equal to 2 square root of, this is over 9, square root of, now let's multiply everything we have inside this bracket. Like I said, we'll be making use of our calculator. Okay, all right, so we have 11.5 multiplied by 5.5, multiplied by 2.5, multiplied by 3.5 will give us 553.43, approximately 553.43. Okay, now divided by 9. Now if we solve further, we have that, okay, so if we solve further, we have that h is equal to, so let's take square root of what we got. So we have the square root of 553.43, which gave us 23.52. Let's multiply it by 2 to get 47.050 approximately, divided by 9. Okay, so let's divide this by 9. 47.050 divided by 9 will give us 5.228 approximately. So this is 5.228. That is our height. Now why are we getting the value of our height? There is this theorem that states that the area of two similar triangles, okay, is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Now if I manage to get the area of triangle ADT and then area of triangle ABN, which happens to be similar to triangle ADT, once I get that, I will use this particular theorem to get dt, which is the height we are looking for. All right, now stay tuned and see how we did that. So we have gotten our h to be equal to 5.228 approximately. Now if this is the first time you are seeing this amazing channel, please click the subscription button and turn on your notification bell, okay, so that you don't miss our amazing videos. Then give us a thumbs up if you're actually enjoying this video, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much, I appreciate. So back to what I was saying, we have gotten our height and I've written it down. I don't want to write it here so that this figure or this diagram will not look too choked up with numbers. Now as I was saying, now that I've gotten this height, now area of triangle ADT is very easy to get, because for them to tell us that this area of this ADT is equal to area of is equal to the area of DBTC, it means that area of ADT is half of the area of this triangle. Okay, so let's get the area of this triangle and get half of it for area of angle ADT. Okay, so area of triangle ADT is equal to half of the area of triangle ABC. So let's get area of triangle ABC. So triangle ABC is going to be equal to, because we are given three sides, these three sides are given, so area of triangle ABC is going to be S square root of S bracket is going to be the square root of S bracket S minus A bracket S minus B bracket S minus C. Okay, we have already gotten our S before as 11.5, right? Yeah, so it's going to be the square root of 11.5 multiplied by 11.5 minus our A is 6 bracket 11.5 minus our B is 9 bracket 11.5 minus our C is 8. So this is equal to the square root of, now if we solve this, we have 11.5 bracket, this is 5.5, this is 2.5, and this is 3.5. So we have this to be equal to So as usual, if I remembered, we would have copied the value we got here because we have solved this before to save our time. But be that as it may, let's go ahead and get that. So we have 11.5 multiplied by 5.5 multiplied by 2.5 multiplied by 3.5. That is 5534. Then let's take square root of it. Square root of 553.4 approximately will give us 23.52. So 23.52 is an approximate value, okay? 23.52 units squared. All right, now remember that we are looking for area of triangle ADT, which is half of what we just got. So it means that triangle ADT will be equal to half times 23.52. Okay, so let us divide the answer we got by 2, and we are going to have an approximate value of 11 points, which is approximately 11.76, okay, units squared. So that is the area of this particular triangle. Now I'm going to write it somewhere. Area of triangle ADT, I know you can't see it, 11.76. Now let's go ahead and get area of triangle ABN, okay? Area of triangle ABN cannot be found if we don't know the area, the side AN, right? Why do I say that? Now for triangle ABN, the only way to get its area is to use half base times height, okay? So area of triangle ABN is equal to half base. I don't know if you can see that. This is wet somehow. Okay, so let me draw it well, very well. Now let's continue. So area of triangle ABN is equal to half times the base. The base is AN, right? AN times the height, which is H. We have found H already. So that is not our problem now. The problem now is AN. AN. We already know that from here to here is 9. That is AC. So if we can get NC and subtract it from 9, we get AN, because we can easily get NC. Yes, using the Pythagorean theorem, we're almost at the end of this journey. Yes, okay. So this is 6, this is H. We need NC, right? Now, remember that, like I said, using the Pythagorean theorem, 6 squared is equal to H squared multiplied by C squared. Okay? All right, NC squared, sorry. But we have our H as 5.228. So 5.228 squared plus, sorry, I don't know where my mind is actually. So 6 squared is equal to X squared plus NC squared. All right. So 6 squared is equal to 5.228 squared plus NC squared. So NC squared will be equal to 6 squared minus 5.228 squared. So NC squared is equal to, let's solve that and see what we have. Okay, so we have 6 squared, 6 squared minus 5.228 squared. So we have an approximate value of, we have 8.6680. So NC will be the square root of this 8.660 approximately. So 8.6680. Now let's find the square root. So square root of 8.6680. That is around 2 points, approximate value of 2.944. So from what we calculated, we got this to be NC to be 2.944. Remember that our height is already 5.288. Okay, so because NC is 2.944, remember that our intention is to get AN. All right, now to get AN, remember that AN is going to be equal to AC minus NC. So this is equal to our AC is 9 minus 2.944. Okay, so if we calculate that, I've already gone far from here and I made mistake in the calculation somewhere, so I had to start from here again. So 9 minus 2.944 will give us 6.056. All right, now this is our AN. Now remember, why are we getting that? We have two similar triangles here, which are triangle ADT and triangle ABN. And like I said, using the theorem that area of two similar triangles, the ratio of the area of two similar triangles is equal to the square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Now we are looking for the value of dt. So since we have gotten our h and we have gotten the area of this and this, we are going to use that theorem to find the value of our dt, which is what we are looking for. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we have 6.056 as our AN. So AN is 6.056. All right. Now, having gotten that, let's go ahead and find the area of triangle ABN. ABN, which is equal to half times the base. The base of ABN is AN, and our AN is 6.056. So 6.056 times the height, which we have gotten before as 5.228. So ABN area is equal to, let's multiply this. Okay, so if we do that, we have 6.056 times 5.228, which will give us 31.6426. So we have 31.6426 divided by 2, which will give us, divided by 2, which will give us 15.82 approximately, to 2 decimal places. So this is what we have as area of ABN. Now let us apply that particular rule. That theorem states that the ratio of their areas, the area of the two similar triangles, right? Now area of triangle ADT is 11.76 divided by area of triangle ABN is 15.82. Okay, is equal to the square of the ratio of the corresponding sides. Now the corresponding sides are DT and BN, which happens to be our height, which is 5.228. Sorry. Now some of you will ask in the comment section, how is triangle ADT similar to triangle ABN? They are similar because their sides are parallel to each other. One, so that means this is 90 and this is 90. They are parallel and they have a common angle that are equal to both of them, which is A. So that makes both of them similar triangles. Okay, now back to what I was doing. So we write this as 11.76 divided by 15.82 is equal to, this will be dt squared divided by d squared. Okay, like I said, I'm trying to be as fast as possible. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already long. All right, so if we make dt squared the subject of the formula by cross multiplication, dt squared is equal to 11.76 multiplied by 5.228 squared divided by 15.82. So dt squared will be equal to We have 11.76 multiplied by 5.228 raised to the power of 2. So we have 321.055 approximately divided by 15.82. So dt squared is equal to 321.055 divided by 15.82. 20.294. Then the dt will be the square root of 20.294. And that will give us square root of 20.294 will give us 4.50. I hope this is correct this time. This will give us 4.50 approximately. Okay, all right, so that is what we are asked to solve. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.